I'll be proving Gatorade and nicotine. It's a vicious circle, spin around and round. It's a kind of combination, put you 6 feet down. I got 4-round Wranglers and a pearl snap shirt. I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living, well man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than breathe into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Some dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat. But there's 2 more rounds of rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Got a few from bulls and 2 or 3 from bars, but that's the price I paid for fighting through the pain. They ain't never been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame. Come on. They ain't Jim Sharp, I ain't Chris LeDoux. I'm just a Carolina kid with an attitude. It was born to rock, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on light than beat into the night. So go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV for round number 4 of the World of Outlaws late model series presented by World of Thunder. And I tell you what, it's going to be another cracking show. Here is your qualifying results. Colton Herbert goes quick time with a 14.812. And I tell you what, he's been looking for a quick time tonight. So, bringing it back to Blake Majulis, Hagen Sorensen, Travis Sinclair, Josh Fuller, your top 5. Well, race fans, heat race number 1, and joining me in the booth tonight, and my co-commentator and a good mate of mine is Alex Robinson. Heat race number 1, Colton Herbert and Cameron Kaysen on the front row.
Starting in the third spot, the 0-2 for Slam Sim Sports, it's Nick Baum. To the outside, the 92 of Trent Hitchens.
Bob Klein and Jason Salter will line up on row number 3, and Tanner Folds in the 15 car will line up out of position number 7. Alex, we've seen some good racing at this racetrack so far tonight with the CNC Racing Designs Pro Late Model Series. But hey, this is what it comes down to now. A lot more horsepower.
I'm scared. For multiple reasons, I am scared. This race ends up like the feature of those Pro Late models. Matt Bailey, I might be dead by the end of the feature because that was phenomenal.
Oh, well, just stay, mate. Oh, it's all good. We don't need that just yet, okay? Please don't dial on live stream.
This is why we have Brett Wheeler as producer, because if anything happens, he can step in and we can act like nothing happened. Oh, here we go. He always thinks it has to be a joke about him.
Wow. Well, race fans, heat race number 1 for the World of Outlaws, presented by WOTEL. Heat race number 1, 8 on the board, we're green.
Colton Herbert, Nick Baum. Baum goes to the bottom side here, trying to get by Herbert. Herbert stays top side. There's that 55 machine of Cameron Casson, now top side as well on Nick Baum. 3 wide, car in the wall. That's Bob Klein.
Yeah, not what we want early in heat race number 1. Down the back straight they go this time into turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straight they'll run it. Colton Herbert looking for heat race victory. I tell you what, race fans, where are we? He was on a charge in the Pro Late Model and is also on the charge in the Big Block Modified. Now leading heat race number 1 for the Super Late Models. Down the main straight they run now with 5 to go.
Herbert, Cass, and Bum right now your top 3 in those transfer spots. Tanner Folds 1 spot out in that 15 machine, sitting in 4th. But right now there you see the top 3. Then you see Tanner Folds, Salter, Hitchens trying to catch up to that 0-2 machine. Nick Baum, and to the inside goes Tanner Folds.
Through turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. I tell you what, race fans, this is going to be a good closing laps of heat race number 1 into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Tanner Folds caught the wall at the entry of turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straight they run this time by to turns 1 and 2. Folds pulling away from the 10 machine of Jason Salter. Into turns number 3 and 4 they run it once again this time by. I tell you what, Alex, the white flag is out. 1 to go.
1 to go. Herbert in front. Cass and Baum right now. Tanner Folds has one last-ditch effort, but he's putting up with Jason Salter right now. That's just a battle to start on the front row of a being made. But Colton Herbert going to win heat race number 1. Cameron Cass and Nick Baum going on to the show as well for Salter Folds. They will be going on to an LCQ as well as Hitchens and Klein.
Yeah, good way to start heat race. Good way to start the night, should I say, for Colton Herbert going quick time and taking out heat race number 1. Here we go, race fans. Heat race number 2, and on the pole position is going to be the 127 car from Asheville, New York. It is Blake Majulis to his outside. Car number 6 hails away from Carolina. That is Jesse Wall.
Starting in the third spot, the 13 of Jaden Krause. To the outside, the 11 machine, that's Jamie Gilpin.
Position number 5 of the 171 car, the Max Troop Sim Sports machine. That is Brendan Freeberg to his outside. The 168 machine, that is Bo Krebs. And Josh Gosland in the 76 car will line up from position number 7 Alex, another 7 cars on the racetrack, another 8 laps to do battle.
I got Blake Majulis.
Yeah, she's going to be a hard one, this one. But we know Majulis is going to walk away with it. Here we go, race fans. Heat race number 2. We are green here at Charlotte. Down to 1 and 2 they go for the first time. Kraus through the middle. Wall through the middle. There was nearly contact between Jesse Wall and Brendan Freeberg. Down to turns number 3 and 4 for the first time. 1 down, 7 to go, Alex.
Majulis out in front. Jesse Wall and Kraus now almost battling it out. Here's Wall's going to throw a little bit of a slider up on in front. Takes the second spot still from Kraus. Kraus holds the top side here. Top 3 already on a little bit of a lonesome there. Gilpin trying to catch up to that 13 machine of Kraus, Bo Krebs, Freeberg battling out amongst themselves in the back.
Down to turns number 3 and 4 this time. By now 5 to go as they cross the stripe. Into turns number 1 and 2. Blake Majulis running the top side of the speedway. Upside down goes Jesse Wall in the 2 machine. He can't catch a break, this bloke. I tell you what, race fans, not a way to start the night for Jesse Wall in the 2 machine. Goes upside down. He caught the wall in turns 1 and 2. He tried to turn it on the top side. Tried to catch the cushion, but unfortunately the car pushed up. And Jaden Kraus sort of really had nowhere to go. But unfortunately, Jesse Wall, you can't park there, mate. You can park where you park now, but you can't park on the racetrack. It's the only problem, unfortunately. So, Alex, we're currently under caution lights, and when we come back to the green flag, we will have 3 laps to go.
Julius will be out in front and in charge of the field. Jaden Kraus will be following. Jamie Gilpin will be in that 3rd and final transfer spot. Krebs, Freeberg, Gooseland round out your 6 cars still on track, but the 127 machine in charge of this field. Can Kraus time this jump? Oh, he got a little close there as Majulis, though. Look at the run he got to take that green flag out of 4.
Yeah, we know that 127 is just going to be absolutely like a bullet here in heat race number 2 and has done thus far. Well, through turns 3 and 4, race fans, this time by 3 to go, Alex.
Majulis, Kraus, Freeberg now going slide job 2 for 1. Gets the transfer spot now out of turn number 1 and 2. Gilpin in the 11 machine trying to catch up here. And you have a Gooseland and Krebs also right there in the mix. But Jaden Kraus, Blake Majulis, those 2 pulling away from this one in heat race number 2. Brandon Freeberg on that bubble seat, but he's starting to pull away from Gilpin with the white flag in the air for Blake Majulis.
Yeah, this time by down the main straightaway. Blake Majulis sets sail into turns number 1 and 2. This time down the back straight away for the final time. And I tell you what, race fans, this is going to be a good feature when we get to it later on. Blake Majulis will take out heat race number 2. Jaden Kraus 2nd. Brendan Freeberg 3rd. And wow, that's your top 3. I can't wait to see what we're going to see later on, Alex. This is going to be wicked. Your results for heat race number 3, Majulis, Kraus, Freeberg, Gilpin, Krebs, Gosselin, and Jesse Wall rounding out the 7-car field. Heat race number 3, Alex, about to line up on the speedway.
Starting on the pole, the 100% Racing, 45, that's Hagen Sorensen to the outside. 23T VLR, it's Ethan Toder.
From position number 3, inside row number 2 of the 22 car of Camden Johnston on his outside, the 357, I do believe it will be, is Cody Sieber for Max Droop Sim Sports.
Chance Carr in the 27 for Rocket Esports starts in the 5th spot. In the 6th spot, the 61 of Lane Hanna, and rounding out the field, the 4 machine, Vanderpool Racing, it's Turbo, it's Steven Turbeville.
We're set to go, race fans. Alex, another 8 laps on the board, and another top 3 to tonight's A-Main.
I am taking Ethan Toder to win this one here as Hagen Sorensen takes the green flag into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, for the first time, Sorensen and Toder going wheel to wheel down the back straight away. Here comes Camden Johnston in the 22 machine. Down the main straight, their own 1 down, 7 to go. Down to 1 and 2 they go this time. Toder on the bottom side of the speedway. Sorensen on the top side. Hagen Sorensen gets the power down in the 45 car. Through turns 3 and 4, this time by another one down. Alex, 6 to go.
Hagen Sorensen out in front. Then you have Toter. Then Johnston there right behind as, again, Ethan Toter tries to pull a move on the 45 machine. A little bump there from Johnston. You see slide job coming. Chance Carr and Cody Siebert trading a little bit of slide jobs right behind here as there are almost all cars are right there in for a transfer spot. Top 6. 3 move on to the A main event. Sorensen, Toter, Johnston hold on right now.
Yeah, down the main straight they run this time into turns number 1 and 2. Sorensen on the top side of the speedway. Down the back straight they run into turn number 3 and 4. This time, how about a race, fans? They go wheel to wheel to turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, down the main straight they run. With now 3 laps left to go. Toter to the inside on Sorensen. But Hagen Sorensen gets the power down in the 45 into turn number 3.
Sorensen holding on to the race lead right now, but here comes Toter, here comes Johnson. You see Carr, Hannah, Sieber all right there waiting to strike on the outside, looking in. Slider attempt there from Toter. Sorensen ducks underneath, takes back the race lead. Toter goes back, trying to go to the inside. White flag in the air for Hagen Sorensen.
Down to turns number 1 and 2 they go this time. I tell you what, contact between Sorensen and Camden Johnston. Oh dear, that could have been all sorts of ugly, but the checkered flag will go to Ethan Toter at the start line. Boy, that last lap was a little bit messy, Alex.
As it was, I'm waiting to see if it was as close as it looked on screen here when the final results come up. You wait for all cars there, off track now. And here is your results. Oh, it wasn't as close as I thought it was. Ethan Toter gets the win. Hagen Sorensen, Chance Carr on to the prelim A main event. Siebert, Turbeville, Hannah, Johnston will go on to the LCQs.
Well, race fans, heat race number 4 about to line up on the speedway, and it's going to be Travis Sinclair in the 13T. Will line up out of position number 1 to his outside. The 81 car, that is Joey Lamb.
Starting in the 3rd spot for Vanderpool Racing, the 21, that's Lyndon Whitfield. To the outside, the 5, Daredevil Racing, it's Ben Countermarsh.
Position number 5 will be the 32 car of Austin Hines, and to his outside, car number 91, that is Devin Lockridge. And position number 7, the 224 of Andrew Hawkins. Heat race number 4, Alex, bring us to the green.
St. Clair and Lamb, your front row. Pace truck already off. 13T81, green flag is out. Oh boy, a little bit of a hiccup there for Lamb on the green flag as Travis St. Clair gets a good advantage in turn 1 and 2 for Lamb. Whitfield and Countermarsh are right there on his rear.
Yeah, through turns number 3 and 4 for the first time. Down the main straight, 1 down, 7 to run. Into turns number 1 and 2. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be all on right now in heat race number 4. Here comes the 32 machine of Austin Hines. Through turns number 3 and 4, the Elite Sim Performance number 32 machine. Down to 1 and 2 they go this time. And I tell you what, it's all on right now. Countermarsh up to position number 3. Lyndon Whitfield is back in there as well in the 21 car. So too for Elite Sim Performance. Down to 1 and 2 they go. The 21 machine on the bottom side of the speedway, trying to take over the 32 car of Austin Hines. Down the back chute they go wheel to wheel, Alex.
Battles are on here as St. Clair, Lamb, and then Countermarsh. Countermarsh is still trying to hold on to that 3rd and final transfer spot as he has Hines. He has Whitfield right there behind that number 12 machine. Lamb and St. Clair starting to pull away from the rest of the pack here, but you see the distance closing between Countermarsh and Hines.
Yeah, that's right. Into turns number 1 and 2 they go. St. Clair running the top side of the speedway though. Through turns number 3 and 4 they'll run. This time Countermarsh on screen. So too Austin Hines and Lyndon Whitfield. Not done yet in the 21 car. Down to 1 and 2. They go. The 21 machine of Lyndon Whitfield trying to track down the 32 car of Austin Hines into turn number 3 and 4. There is Whitfield coming back into camera shot. Meanwhile, Alex, 1 lap to go around the dirt track at Charlotte.
1 lap to go here in heat race number 4 for that 31 machine of Travis St. Clair. He's through 3 and 4. Taking home heat race number 4 is Travis St. Clair, Joey Lamb, Ben Countermarsh going to hold on to your third and final transfer position.
A good run tonight for Travis St. Clair in heat race number 4. He gets the job done over Joe Lamb, Ben Countermarsh, Austin Hines, Lyndon Whitfield, Devin Lockridge, and Andrew Hawkins rounding out your 7-car field. Alex, heat race number 5 lining up on the racetrack.
And starting on the pole, Rocket Esports, the number 12, it's Josh Fuller to the outside, the 33 of James Clausen.
Position number 3 with the 741 car of James Starry to his outside. The 55 machine, that is Cruz Cordell, I think it's pronounced.
Yes, Nori Tibbett in the 5th spot in that 24 machine. To the outside, Garrett Cooper in the 124, and rounding out the field, the 2 machine. From Florida, it's Dylan Hauser.
I'll tell you what, Alex, good to see that guy back behind the wheel of the late model tonight. Can't wait to see what that machine has got in store here for heat race number 5. I do believe this will be the last heat race of the night. And we are set to go. Heat race number 5, race fans. Another 8 laps on the board. Another top 3 to tonight's prelim A-main. Let's get set to go. Out of turn number 4, the green flag flies for heat race number 5.
Josh Fuller goes right on to the bottom side of the raceway. Side by side for the second spot is James Clausen and James Starry. The battle of the James is sitting there for the second and third spot. Now here comes Cruz Caldwell. Here comes Dylan Hauser already moving through this field.
Yeah, down to 1 and 2 they go once again. Fuller heads down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4 this time. Down the main chute they run. So 2 down. We've got 6 laps remaining here in heat race number 5 for the World of Outlaws super late models presented by World of Thunder. Down the main straight they're on once again. Alex, we've got 5 to go.
5 to run. Josh Fuller looking for yet another heat race win here. That 12 machine. Starry Caudill still looking to make a feature here as now Dylan Hauser closing in, running up through the field. Oh, boy. Caution flag is in the air. And this is where Dylan Hauser becomes dangerous. You give him a restart outside of a transfer spot with still a handful of laps to run.
Yeah, that's right. Can't wait to see what this 2 machine's got in store for tonight. We know anytime that he's in a race car, he's always wicked fast. So, obviously not the run that he wanted to have so far tonight. He's back in position number 5 at the moment. So let's see what the closing laps of heat race number 5 will bring us. When we come back to the green flag race fans, we should have 4 laps to go. Pace car out on the circuit. Unfortunately, James Clausen out of heat race number 5. So he'll reside back in the pit area. And we'll get set to let them loose once again. There it is, the signal. The lights are out. Alex, we're set for a restart with Josh Fuller, your race leader.
Fuller, Starry, Caudill, your top 3 on this restart. Dylan Hauser in 4th. Keep an eye on that 2 machine. Can he make it into a transfer spot, or will we see that 2 in an LCQ? We'll find out because pace truck is off. And green flag is out. Josh Fuller takes us back to it. That 12 machine going to go right back down to work on the bottom side here as there's James Starry. Cruz Caudill already under pressure in 1 and 2 as there you see Fuller just trying to hold off. And there we go. There you see the battle 3 wide for the transfer spot.
Yeah, down to turns number 1 and 2 they go once again. Josh Fuller running the bottom side of the speedway in turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Then you're back to James Starry in the second position. And I tell you what, Dylan Hauser isn't done yet. He's trying to look for the transfer position over Cruz Cordell at the moment in the 55 machine. through turns number 3 and 4 this time by James Starry. Under siege right now from Caudle. The white flag is out. Alex, 1 to go.
As here we go. Fuller holds on to the top spot. Cruz Caudle trying to hold on to the second spot. You have Starry, you have Hauser, everyone going at it. Sliders being approached. Fuller, Caudle, Hauser on to the show.
Wow. A good way to finish heat race number 5, the final heat race of the night. And, well, there it is. Your official results, race fans. Fuller, Caudle, Hauser, your top 3. And unfortunately for Starry, Cooper, Tippett, and James Klassen, will set them in one of the last chance qualifiers here tonight. Speaking of last chance qualifiers, B-Main number 1 about to line up on the speedway. 10 laps, top 4 through to tonight's feature. And that is the way. Let's see how they'll line up. Jason Salter in the 10 machine out of position 1 to his outside, the Max Troop Sim Sports. 357, that is Cody Sieber.
James Starry in the 741 will start in the 3rd spot. To the outside, the 168, that's Bo Cribbs.
Lyndon Whitfield in the Elite Performance Industries, car number 21, will start from position number 5 into his outside. Car number 92, that is Trent Hitchens.
Starting 7th, the 61 of Lane Hanna. Starting outside of him, the 24. That's Nori Tibbett.
Position number 9, we'll see the 2 machine of Jesse Wall, and position number 10, the 224, that is Andrew Hawkins. Good to see the 2 machine of Jesse Wall back out on the speedway. That car, obviously team thrashing to get that machine back together. We green though for B-Man number 1 competition. Down to 1 and 2 they go for the first time, Alex.
There's Salter out in front. Oh boy.
Yes, the yellows are on the racetrack. So, not sure what happened there. Could have been that the officials not happy with... Okay, so we believe the 61 machine of Lane Hanna involved in an issue there on the speedway, so hence why the yellow lights have come on the racetrack. So we'll re-rack them and restack them once again. Alex here at the dirt track at Charlotte. B-Main number 1 competition, and I tell you what, for a lot of these drivers, such as like Jason Salter, Cody Sieber, James Starry, Bo Krebs, this is not the event that you want to see these guys in.
It is not. And remember, Cody Sieber, let me check my numbers here. The numbers guy going to try and check it here. But I think Cody Sieber has won a prelim feature here this year, and now he is in an LCQ. James Starry as well. Oh, apparently they wanted me to actually fact check myself because they gave me a caution here.
Unfortunately, yeah, Nori Tippett and Bo Krebs was the cause of that one. Both cars already back in the pit area. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte. For round number 4 of the World of Outlaws Super Late Models presented by WOTEL. And I tell you what, this is going to get gnarly with the closing laps of this one. Jason Salter and Cody Sieber. The Siebers Racing Media 357 machine. Also got Max Troop Sim Sports on board that machine as well. And good to see him in the field for tonight here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We go back to James Starry in the 741 machine in position number 3 at the moment. And we should be getting set for a restart. Alex, how are you going with your fact-finding?
Correction.
Correction?
He did not win a prelim. He finished in the top 3. He got himself a redraw spot for the big show.
Okay, cool.
See, I have my facts. I just got to double check them sometimes. I knew he did something.
Well, that's all right. I'll forgive you for that. That's all right. So, Alex, we're going to get set for a restart with Jason Salter, Cody Sieber, and James Starry, your top three.
This is going to get interesting. Green flag back out on the raceway here. Salter, Sieber, your top two here as you see Salter go topside, Sieber goes middle, and that 74 machine of Starry goes 741. Sorry, that one machine, that one is very small on that car.
Yeah, 741 car of James Starry into turns 1 and 2, though. Cody Sieber and James Starry going wheel to wheel down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. This time by 6 laps to go as they cross the stripe into turns 1 and 2. Jason Salter has been on a mission since the drop of the green flag. Down to turns number 3 and 4 this time by the Max Drew Sim Sports Sieber's Racing Media, the 357 machine of Cody Sieber. On the top side, running the cush like a boss. Down the back straight this time by Alex, 4.5 to go.
And man, talk about the run on the top side for Cody Sieber. I'm done talking. Every time I talk, the darn caution comes out.
And well, the cause of this one comes to us proudly brought to you by our Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And well, there it is. They were 3 wide. Oh, Jesse Wall and Andrew Hawkins. I tell you what, Alex, this poor guy cannot catch a break. Poor Jesse Wall cannot catch a break in that 2 machine.
Jesse Wall yet again has some downfalls, especially you think, I'm dropping stuff here, you think heat race, LCQs, the poor man can't catch a break, not just this week, but other weeks, but still early, it's only week 4. See, the green flag came out, Matt Bailey, I'm done. I quit.
Don't quit so soon, I need you.
There it is. Thank you, Brett Wheeler.
So, again, a big thanks to all our sponsors here on Ultimate Dirt TV, without whom we probably been a little bit of strife, I'd say. But a big thanks to all the boys and all the sponsors on Ultimate Dirt TV and also across the World of Thunder Esports League. So, big thanks to CNC Racing Designs. Check them out on Facebook if you want to get some wraps done for iRacing. I'm pretty sure they do real stuff as well. And also, can't forget dirtfan.com. Yes, I can. Speedshop51.com. Nick Linnett Racing Association. Locked On Lads. And there's another one, I'm pretty sure. There's 3.
Does it have to begin with Miller Family Trucking?
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Man, Matt.
I was close. I was close.
Matt, are you sure it's not going on 10 o'clock p.m. out there? Because I should be the tired one, and you're the one forgetting the big one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Shoot me now. That's all right.
No, we can't do that because, see, remember, Brett Wheeler can only fill in for one of us, not both of us.
I'm sure he can fill in for both of us. He's got talent. Well, down to 1 and 2 they go. Once again, we go back to Green Flag Racing. And, of course, again, yes, a big thanks to Miller Family Trucking. So, there you go. Down to turns 3 and 4 this time. Down the main straight, they'll run. The Popsicle 6 are out. Race fans, 2 laps left to run. Alex, here at the dirt track at Charlotte for B-Main number 1 competition.
It's right there. You see Lyndon Whitfield now. 3 wide. There they go. Starry Hitchens and Whitfield going at it. Sorry, not Starry. That's Hitchens, Whitfield, and Wall going at it there with the white flag in the air for Jason Salter. Salter, Sieber, Starry, Hitchens right now, your top four as we go into turn number 3 and 4. Whitfield with a slide attempt there. 4 cars. One's going to make it. Sieber. Salter with the win. Sieber, Starry, and Hitchens going on to your prelim A main event.
Wow. I'll tell you what, that was a good move by Lyndon Whitfield. Absolutely threw it in on the bottom side of the speedway, but there it is, your official results. Salter, Sieber, Starry. Now back to Hitchens, Whitfield, Wall, Lane Hanna, Andrew Hawkins, Bo Krebs, and Nori Tippett, your 10 cars. B-main number 2 about to line up on the speedway, and this is the way they'll line up. Jamie Gilpin, the 11 car, will line up out of position number 1 to his outside. The 32 car, that is Austin Hines.
Starting in the third spot, 15, that's Tanner Folds to the outside. Vanderpool Racing, it's Turbo, Stephen Turbeville.
Position number 5 will see the 124 car of Garrett Cooper to his outside. Car number 76. From position number 6, it is Josh Gosland.
Starting 7th, it's Devin Lockridge for Outlaw Motorsports. To the outside, the 7, it's Bob Klein.
Position number 9, and your final row here at B-main number 2, the 22 car of Camden Johnston will line up from 9, and James Klassen in the 29 car will line up out of position number 10. 10 laps on the board, race fans. Another top 4 through to tonight's prelim A main.
Yikes. What is going on with the starts lately? I swear the outside cannot... There we go. Caution flag is out, and I quit because I start talking, and again, yet again, there's a caution. Thank you, Brett Wheeler, for the hashtag Blame Alex. I deserve it. After the consecutive streak, I deserve it.
Well, I'll tell you what, race fans. Oh, he's even put that on there. There you go, Alex.
I'm going back to Vegas. Forget this.
So they'll line them up once again, race fans. They're lining up in 2x2 formation, which indicates to us the lights are out. We are set to go once again. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte for B-main number 2 competition. For prelim action here tonight, the dirt track at Charlotte for round number 4 of the World of Outlaws Super Late Model Series presented by World of Thunder. Here at dirt track at Charlotte, we go back to green.
Gilpin goes up top here, almost 3 wide on the start now, out of turn 1 and 2. Gilpin, Folds, Hines. There is Garrett Cooper, the top 4 right there. And then you have Johnston, Turbeville following suit.
Yeah, down to 1 and 2 they go once again. Down the back straight away. How about Jamie Gilpin? Gets the power down in the 11 car, down the back straight to turn number 3 and 4 this time. And gets the power down once again, down the main straight away to turns 1 and 2. Runs the cushion on the top side of the speedway. And well, Tanner Folds. How good, a good start for the 15 machine. Here tonight for B-main number 2 competition. Down the main straight, they run into turns 1 and 2 on the bottom side. Goes Tanner Folds, and on the top side of the speedway goes Jamie Gilpin. Down the back chute, they run to turns number 3 and 4. This time, down the main straight they run. We've got 5 laps left to go. And here we go, race fans. The final 5 laps for the final LCQ of tonight's racing here at the dirt track of Charlotte. Alex.
Tanner Folds is out and front. Gilpin, Johnston, Hines, Cooper all right there. Again, battling it out for transfer spots. There you have Bob Klein in the mix as well. Folds is sitting comfortable out in front as you watch these 4 cars battle it out for 3 transfer spots, as now here comes Klein yet again. And Cooper got into the marbles, got slowed up, and now you see them starting to separate yet again.
Yeah, down the back straight away they go this time into turns number 3 and 4. Still under the green flag competition here at the dirt track at Charlotte. B-main number 2, we've got 2 laps left to go. Here in B-main number 2. Down the back straight away, here comes Jamie Gilpin. Camden Johnston in there as well. On the bottom side of the speedway. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by Alex. The white flag is out. We've got a 3-way battle for the race lead.
3 wide into turn 1 and 2. Gilpin gets the run off the top side to take the race lead. Here comes Cooper now to the outside, trying to get the same run here. Battles are on. Passes are made. Gilpin wins. Johnston, Cooper folds. Your top 4.
Oh, my. What an exciting finish that was. How about it, race fans? Jamie Gilpin gets the job done. And for a minute there, I thought he was going to settle for third. Gilpin gets the job done. Johnston, Garrett Cooper, Tanner Folsey, back to Bob Klein, James Klassen, Stephen Turbeville, Devin Lockridge, then back to Josh Goslin and Austin Hines running out your 10-car field. Race fans, wowee. Alex, we've seen some awesome racing here tonight. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte, and this is what it all comes down to now. Prelim action here for round number 4 of the World of Outlaws Super Late Model Series presented by World of Thunder. Here's the starting grid for tonight's A-Main.
Starting in the 23rd spot is at 15 of Tanner Folds. Starting 22nd, the 92 of Trent Hitchens. And 21st, the 1-2 forward, Garrett Cooper.
Starting from position number 20, he drives car 741, hails the way from Texas. It is James Starr. Position 19, it's the Max Droop Sim Sports car number 22. That is Camden Johnston.
Starting in the 18th spot, part of that Max Droop Sim Sports, the 357 of Cody Sieber. And to the inside, the 11, another teammate, it's Jamie Gilpin.
Position number 16, driving the Rocket Esports car number 10. That is Jason Salter. Position 15, I can't wait to see what this guy's got in store. It's car number 2 for Hauser Low from Florida. Position 15, it is Dylan Hauser.
Starting in the 14th spot, Daredevil Racing, it's Ben Countermarsh. To the inside, the 2-7, it's Chance Carr.
Position number 12, he drives car number 171 for Max Troop Sim Sports. It's Brendan Freeberg. Position number 11, car number 02 for Slam Sim Sports. It is Nick Baum.
Starting in the 10th spot, it's 55, that's Cruz Caldwell. Starting 9th, it's Joey Lamb.
Position 8 will be Hagen Sorensen. Position 7 will be Jaden Krause.
Cameron Cass and Josh Fuller, that's row number 3. Travis St. Clair, Ethan Toder, row number 2. And then Blake Majolis, Colton Herbert. Green flag is out. Prelim feature number 1 is underway. 20 laps of distance. Herbert, Toder, Majolis. Let's get this action go 3 wide already.
Yeah, down the back straight away this time. And for the first time into turns number 3 and 4. How about it, race fans? Ethan Toder, Blake Majolis, Colton Herbert in there as well. We are yellow. Caution on the speedway early in tonight's prelim A-Main. And wow. Can't you tell, Alex, this is gonna be exciting.
I'm a little disappointed. I was intrigued. With Herbert and Toder both passing Majolis there on the start, this was going to be interesting. But now we got to restart.
Yes, we do. This is going to be pretty wicked, race fans. This is not a betting thing, but I want to say, put your money down on who's going to take out the prelim server. This is going to be pretty wicked.
I don't like gambling anymore. Vegas can do that to you when you lose a lot of money.
Well, it's not, yeah, but we're not gambling for real. We're gambling virtually.
I virtually did that too and lost money.
Fair enough. That's all right. I'm going to put my money on Colton Herbert. I reckon he's been looking for a win all night. He's been consistent all night. But I reckon, at the same time, you've got that reliable energy. 127 on the outside of the front row. Pardon me. But I reckon this is going to be exciting, Alex. I can't wait to see what we're going to happen the next 17 laps.
I'm going to put my money on Moneybags himself, Blake Majolis.
As you do.
Well, Brett Wheeler didn't key up to...
Well, there it is. He's got the power to do this without having to say anything.
I know he does.
So he's calling. There it is, race fans. You see it on screen. Our producer, Mr. Brett Wheeler, is calling the top 3. The 127 for first, the 23 of Ethan Toda, and the 12 of Josh Fuller.
Hey, Matt Bailey, you want to let James Rice know that he missed a lot of slid bobs in the Pro Late Model server?
Yes, you have, Ricey. You have missed a lot, my friend. It has been exciting, but stick around, race fans, because this is just about to get even better as we go back to green flag racing with 15 laps to go here in tonight's prelim A-Main. Down to turns 3 and 4, slide job from Blake Majoris on Colton Herbert. Down to 1 and 2, Herbert returns serve in 1 and 2. Down the back straight away they'll go this time. Into turns number 3 and 4, here comes Travis Sinclair. So too Ethan Toda in the 23T. Down the main straight they'll run this time as the time ticker goes back and it's now made a fool of me. Into turns number 1 and 2, down the back straight away. We're on board right now with Ethan Toda.
As you see, Toder goes bottom side. There's that Majula C Speed Shop CFM Esports on that back of that wing. I just called it a wing. I'm watching Sprintcars apparently there.
Down the back straight they go. But how good. Ethan Toda now up to position number 2. As you saw the racetrack there, up close, race fans, you can see how slick it is out there on the speedway, but still a lot of moisture left in the surface. Down the back straightaway, Colton Herbert has had a bit of a shocker. In the 6 machine, he's now back to position number 4 on the speedway. Here comes Josh Fuller in the 12th machine to the bottom side of the speedway on Cameron Kaysen. Down the back chute, they run into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Now we've got 14 laps to go. Or as they cross the stripe now with 13 to run.
Majulis, Ethan Toder, slide job by Toder on Majulis for the race lead as Majulis takes the top side. He holds on now. Majulis, Toder sitting 1 and 2. St. Clair. Then you look back. Hagen Sorensen in that 8th spot right now. Jason Salter is sitting in that 10th spot. He won the LCQ. Oh boy, we're getting a little sketchy back here.
Yeah, a bit of contact between Hagen Sorensen and Jaden Kraus. Thankfully, we keep it green and clean. Into turns 1 and 2 they go this time. We've got 11 laps to go in tonight's prelim A-Main. Kraus into the wall in 1 and 2. But down to turns number 3 and 4. Herbert on the top side. Tried to drive it around the top side like a trailer park girl to turns 1 and 2. This time, Herbert on the bottom side of the speedway. Tries to drift up in front of Travis Sinclair. We are under caution. Yellow lights are on the speedway. Just as the A2B hauling number 23 T machine of Ethan Toda was looking to extend his lead. And there it is, the issue in turn number 3 and 4. And ouch. Garrett Cooper. A massive whack into the safety concrete wall in turn number 3. And unfortunately, Garrett, you can't park there, mate. Doesn't work that way. So, Alex, we're going to get set right now for a restart. But how good is Ethan Toda? Taking the race lead off the 127. Now, the question is, what do you think Blake's going to do? He's going to go for a slide job in turn 1. Is he going to do it on the top side, or is he going to drive around the top side?
I don't know. Blake Majolis has a full deck of cards all the time. When we think he's doing one thing, he does the other. When we think he's not going to do a few things, he does them all. I've learned to stop guessing with that man.
Fair enough, if you say so. So look at have a look at the front of the. I believe this is going to be the 40. No, what? No. Yes, Travis Sinclair on screen. Have a look at the racetrack race face. You can see just that's the black line on the speedway. That is the slick part of the speedway, and then you got the lighter part of dirt on the top side as well. That's where all the moisture is. But we go back to green down the back straight away and have a look at this battle. You can see how rough it is into turn number 3 and 4. Just the way these guys throw the cars in on the top side of the speedway. Down the main straight they run this time. into turns number 1 and 2. Alex, we're on board with Travis Sinclair.
St. Clair in that third spot right now as he is watching. Blake Majulis trying to chase down Ethan Toder, who is in that top spot here. You see how close they are to the wall, still trying to figure out where all the grip is, where all the speed is. But Ethan Toder, he must have found it because he's still holding off Blake Majulis.
Yeah, that's certainly right. Down the main straightaway to turns number 1 and 2. Now we've got 6 laps to go, race fans. Here at tonight's prelim A main. Down the back straightaway they go, this time into turns number 3 and 4. And I tell you what, I think Brett Wheeler's going to be a little bit off here.
He just changed his pick.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. He changed.
I watched that happen.
Yeah. Not fair, Brett. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Down the main straightaway, we've got 4 laps remaining in tonight's prelim A main. Down to 1 and 2 they go. This time down the back straightaway, here comes Majulis. Wow, the gap closed big time then, Alex. And I tell you what, we've got 3 to go.
As the battles heat up here, Toder trying to hold off Blake Majulis here at 10 spot, held by Hagen Sorensen. That is your final spot. Dylan Hauser 2 spots out from making the big dance right now, but up front, 2 laps to run. Ethan Toder, Blake Majulis.
Down to 1 and 2. This is classic Evan C. and Blake Majulis territory right now, I reckon, Alex. But Ethan Toder and Blake Majulis going at it tonight here in prelim competition. Down to turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straight this time. The white flag is out. Here in prelim A main competition. Down the back straight away to turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to get the job done? Is it going to be Toder? Is it going to be Majulis? It's going to be Ethan Toder at the start line. How about that, race fans? Ethan Toder has beaten Blake Majulis at the start line. Wowee. And how good. Travis Sinclair home for 3rd. Colton Herbert 4th.
Wait. Matt Bailey. It said top 3. 127 was going to be 1st. Ethan Toder was going to be 2nd. See, yeah, look at
that. Hang on. He'll change it now. Yeah.
Here we go with this again.
Here we go. Ethan Toder, Blake Majulis, Travis Sinclair, Colton Herbert, Josh Fuller, your top 5. Then you go back to Joey Lamb, Cameron Kaysen, Jason Salter, Jaden Krause, and Cruz Cordell, your top 10.
Dylan Hauser will finish in 11th. Hagen Sorensen 12th. James Starry in 13th. Ben Countermarsh, Chance Carr, your top 15. Cody Sieber, Trent Hitchens, Tanner Folds, Nick Baum, Brandon Freeberg, your 20th. And then 21st is Jamie Gilpin, Garrett Cooper, and Camden Johnston will round out your 23-car field. And down with our winner. He finally does it. He finally did it. Ethan Toder, after week and weeks of finishing behind Evan and Blake, Ethan Toder gets the prelim feature going into the redraw with a lot of momentum now.
Finally. Now we just got to make it happen in the big show. Yeah, I think Blake kind of threw it away there getting in the wall in 1 and 2, but I mean, a win's a win, you'll take it.
Now, going into this big show here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte, we saw what happened in the pro lates between slide job after slide job for the race lead and throughout the field. What's the game plan here with these supers, with you seeing how the track is? You add on a few more laps here and you add on some more competition.
The pros was a really good race between Evan and Blake. I'm hoping it's not like that. I hope I drive away from the field and make it easy on myself, but I just hope we're there and it's a good race for everybody, and just hope we can get it done in the big one now.
Well, we know you got a lot of great sponsors on that 23 team machine, so take some time and thank them.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I can't thank everybody enough at Team VLR, everything they do for us, getting my car ready for tonight. Madrid C, Speed Shop, CFME Sports, A to B Hauling, Bighorn Taxidermy, Brandon Freeberg for the wrap, and 2 Hours of French. You can check us out on Facebook.
That is your race winner, the 23T of Ethan Toder, Matt Bailey. You're with our second place finisher of Blake Majulis.
Well, I don't know whether to say it was a good run or whether to see what his plans are for the big show. Blake, run us through the closing couple of laps there, mate. I tell you what, is a good run up front.
Yeah, it was a good run for sure. I think Ethan was a little better there, and then we slowly started coming back in, but it's all good. No worries there at all. Just top 3 gets in the redraw, so could really care less about that race. So ready to get going with the A main. That's kind of where the good racing starts. We've seen a lot of good tracks tonight, and pretty pumped up for the A main coming.
Well, there it is, Blake Majulis. We know there's a lot of good people on this race car, mate, that help you out each and every week, but this hot rod is fast right now.
Yes, sir. Represent Limited, Game Up Nutrition, Reliable Energy Solutions, CFM, Design 75, Race XR, and Jewel Say Speed Shop, and you guys for broadcast.
Always a well-spoken young man is Blake Majulis. Alex, down to you with our third place getter here in preliminary competition.
Travis St. Clair comes home in the third spot. More importantly, locks himself into the show and the redraw. Talk about how you feel after this short little prelim feature here, now going into a much longer, much more of an A main event.
I like having more laps better. Those prelims are tough. It's it's a real quick shootout. It's like a glorified heat race, so it's hard to make spots up if you got to make spots up. A lot of times in the prelims, I just kind of ride. If I'm in 8th place, I'll just ride in 8th place. I don't really look to gain nothing unless something opens up or somebody makes a mistake. But other than that, I just race patient in the prelims.
Well, now this redraw comes up. I know everyone hopes and prays that they get the pole position, but if not the pole position, do we start on the outside or do we want to start on the inside?
Personally, I'd prefer to be on the outside. Anytime I'm in Charlotte, I'd rather be on the outside.
Well, we know you got a lot of great sponsors on that machine, so take some time and thank them for locking you into the show tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We'll thank all the guys at Max Droop Sim Sports, ML Performance, Siebers Racing Media, 309 Designs for the awesome wrap, and of course you guys for broadcasting, and WOTEL for the league, giving us a great place to race here.
Well, that is your third place finisher of Travis St. Clair, Matt Bailey. Soon to come, big A main event, the final A main of the night for the Sunday Fun Day here at the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. But before that, you got the redraw. Top 3 from each prelim feature will go into a redraw. Who will start on the pole? Like we always say, you will have to tune in and stay tuned for that A main event coming up in just a few moments here on UltimateDirtTV.
Gasoline, ibuprofen, Gatorade, and nicotine. It's a vicious circle, spin around and round. It's a kind of combination, puts you 6 feet down. I got 4-ounce Wranglers and a pearl snap shirt. I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living, well man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than breathe into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Some dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat, but there's 2 more rounds to rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Got a few from bulls and 2 or 3 from bars, but that's the price I pay for fighting through the pain. They ain't never been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame. Come on. Ain't Jim Top, I ain't Chris the Dew. I'm just a Carolina kid with an attitude. I was born to ride, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on light than fade into the night. So go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy.
You can believe what happened over here, man. Real warm out there, and they came in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. From here, then you won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Got a call about a disturbance. Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out.
I was just taking out trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Sounds good to me.
All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man.
You too, man.
You ain't gonna believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there. Really went in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all's coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for. welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm a stand-up mind. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see the devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're back in.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Then we rock up funny and go correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. That's the right to flow and good elect. Another rapper can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
Well, race fans, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV live here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And well, race fans, it is time. In a couple of moments' time, we'll get set to bring out our A-main field cars that is running in the racetrack at the moment. But before we do so, Alex, you've been my partner in crime here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. And I'll tell you what, mate, it's been an awesome night of racing. But before we do so, we're going to take a look at our starting grid for tonight's A-main.
Oop, give me a moment, it disappeared. Okay, I'm ready. Starting in the 24th spot, it's the 2 Machine of Chance car. Starting 23rd, it's the 171. That's Brandon Freeberg.
I lost it. Give me a second. I'll get it back up. Rookie. Position number 22 will be the 02 car of Nick Baum. Position number 21, we car number 69 of Brent Carter.
Starting in the 20th spot, it's Cruz Caldell. In the 19th spot, it's going to be Caden Reynolds.
Position number 18 will be the 13 E machine of Jaden Krause. Position 17, car number 133, that is Paul Hollander.
Starting in the 16th spot, it's Jason Salter. 15th, it's Damian Kiefer.
Position number 14, car number 55 of Cameron Case will start from 14. Position number 13, he drives car number 8. He's been consistent all night long. It is Austin Hunter in the 8 machine.
Starting on the 12th spot, the 81 of Joey Lamb. Starting 11th, oh man, it's D1RT's 44. Ooh, excuse me, of John Ruggiero Jr.
Position number 10 will be the 12 machine of Josh Fuller. Position number 9 will be the 22 car of Mason Clark.
Starting in the 8th spot, it's the 6. That's Colton Herbert. To the inside, the Tomasi posse. It's Tanner Tomasi.
position number 6, and the first time we've seen him here on the stream tonight. He drives car number 46. That is Ryan Underwood. Position number 5 for Team Vigilante Racing, car number 33. That is Evan C.
Starting in the 4th spot, he's from Asheville, New York, the CFM Esports 127. It's Blake Majolis. To the inside, the D1RT Racing Dig Setup Shop 82. It's Desmond Busby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your front row. Can he get his first career win of the season? We shall see. He drives the Team Vigilante Racing A2B Hauling, car number 23T. That is Ethan Toto on the outside of row number 1. Starting on the pole position for tonight, the Max Stroop Sim Sports car number 13T. It is Travis St. Clair. I'll tell you what, Alex, we are in for a treat. As the drivers now get the signal to show you the greatest sight in all of motorsports, the 4 white, to salute to you, the race fans. I'll tell you what, race fans, there's no better sight in world motorsport than what you see right here, right now on your computer screen, your phone, wherever you may be watching from. Perfect rows of 4. And, well, they'll go around another couple of times in the 4 wide formation, and then they'll get set to line up in the double conga line of menace. I tell you what, race fans, it's been an awesome night of action here at the dirt track at Charlotte here tonight. And right now, this is what it comes down to. $50 laps on the board. You've got Travis Sinclair, Desmond Busby, Blake Majulis, and Ethan Toto on the front row. As the drivers now get the signal to break formation here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Travis Sinclair, Ethan Toto, row 1. Desmond Busby, Blake Majulis, row 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for round number 4 of the World of Outlaws Super Late Model presented by WOTEL. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte, we've got 50 laps on the board. Sinclair and Toda. Who's going to get the job done? Lights are out. It is time to unleash these 950 horsepower monsters. Push your picks in, race fans. Let's see who's going to get the job done as we're about to get set to go live for 50 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte for round number 4 of the World of Outlaws Super Late Model Series presented by World of Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get set to go racing. The lights are out on the speedway. There could be a bit of a hold up. I believe this should be going next time around the racetrack. Boy, we're building it up, aren't we, Alex? It's going to be an exciting A-main.
I thought we were going green.
So was I, because there's no lights on the pace car, and I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Is the base car in? Is the base car in?
Okay.
Is the base truck in finally? Car?
No.
Yes, it is. Green flag. This is a waiting game that we will never be able to unsee as the green flag is out here. Travis St. Clair out in front. Ethan Toder, Desmond Busby side by side here. But man, oh man, I don't think anyone was expecting that start.
No. This time, down the main straight, they're on 1 down, 49 to run. Here in tonight's A-main and down to 1 and 2. Contact between Majulis and Toda. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Majulis to the inside on Busby. Slide job and makes the pass complete. They go wheel to wheel though to turn number 1 and 2 this time. And we're 3 wide. Underwood, C, and Ethan Toda back there mid-pack. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Majulis makes it work. Desmond Busby almost gets turned around in turn number 3 and 4. Alex, boy, is this going to be exciting.
So we're getting feisty already here, but look who's taking advantage of all the chaos early on, Blake Majulis. Oh boy, more contact going on there as Toder and Herbert getting into each other there. Everyone keeps it clean and green here as 4 laps in the book, but man, oh man, we're getting feisty already.
Oh, aren't we all? It's going to be wicked. Down to 1 and 2 they go. We're 5 laps in the books. We got 45 to go. It's a long race fans. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Evan C. Through the middle part of the speedway. Bit of mechanical issues for the 127 machine. Into turns 1 and 2 though this time. Busby running the middle part of the speedway as well. Down the back, shooting to turn number 3 and 4. Underwood is right there in the 46 car looking for a pass on the 82 machine. Couldn't get the job done though. Down to 1 and 2 they go once again.
Battles throughout there as Evan C. has some company there with Desmond Busby. There you see, that's Damian Kiefer trying to get back into the top 10. John Ruggiero Jr. That's Jaden Crow. Boy, are we staying green? Yes, we are. Looks like everyone has saved it. Jaden Krause there. Oh, had a little hiccup, but there's Damian Kiefer right there in that top. He's in the 11th spot there. John Ruggiero Jr., though, Matt, we've come to accustomed to recognize talent at this one singular racetrack, and that is John Ruggiero Jr. at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Yes, we have big time. Into turns number 3 and 4 they go this time by race fans. We're now 10 down, 40 to run. Into turns number 1 and 2 this time. Down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. And well, Travis Sinclair still leads. This will be an amazing victory, Alex, if we can stay out in front and hold off Blake Majulis. But however, it looks like the lead has just changed.
Majulis, Sinclair swapping spots. Desmond Busby, though, in the 3rd spot here, holding off Evan C. and Ryan Underwood so far. As remember, Underwood and C, 2 of the most recognized drivers here in the Miller Family Trucking Esports League and on the super late model circuit, are right now behind Desmond Busby, who's sitting in that 3rd spot.
Yeah, down to 1 and 2. We still got a lot of laps left to go, though. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straight, they'll run. Blake Majulis leads. And we got side-by-side action between Travis Sinclair and Desmond Busby. Busby goes for a slide job on Travis Sinclair and makes a stick. They go wheel to wheel. Sinclair returns serve in turn number 3 and 4. The Max Droop Sim Sports 13-team machine of Travis Sinclair down to 1 and 2. This time into down the back straight they'll run. Evan C. went for a 2-for-1 deal into turns number 1 and 2. Couldn't get the job done though through turns 3 and 4. He'll make the pass complete. This time, no, he doesn't. Into turns number 1 and 2 they go once again. C on the bottom side of the speedway gets the power down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. We're on board right now with Ryan Underwood.
As you see Underwood there pedaling along the bottom side, trying to get by Evan C., who's on the middle of the raceway. There you see the behind Blake Majulis traffic. As the top cars, there's Travis Sinclair, there's Evan C. You see in the background of that one. And Desmond Busby still in the mix there. Ryan Underwood, as you see topside, looks like it's the place to be.
Yeah, that's right. We are yellow on the speedway. The caution is out. And well,
start talking, caution comes out. Matt Bailey, I swear, I quit.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, no more. Yeah, the replays are not working for us tonight, race fans. For the super late model portion of tonight. 3 cars out of the event, though. Chance Carr, Cameron Kaysen, Jason Salter.
I deserve that one. Why is there a D there? Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm too tired. I wasn't trying to read that. I'm like, what's the D there for? Didn't bother to put 2 and 2 together.
And, well, it looks like another car out as well, I do believe. Oh, Mason Clark coming back out onto the speedway in the number 22 machine. So, race fans, let's see what's going to happen. The pace car is set to pull in. When we go back to the green flag, we'll have 21 laps to go. 31 laps to go, should I say. My bad. As they go green out of turn number 4 this time. Down the main straightaway, we've got 31 to go. Into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go this time. Evan C is right there in the Victory Lane Racing number 33 machine. Down to turns 3 and 4 this time. And how good your top 4. Simultaneously into turns 1 and 2, we are yellow.
Yay. Oh, Matt Bailey, by the way, wanted to let you know, and Platzi will probably let you know when you messed up the numbers. This is why there's only one. Yeah, we're still blaming me for that one. This is why there's only one math guy, and apparently that math guy is me.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I don't know why they put me in charge of being the math guy, but
that's all right. Yeah.
There we go. That I like better. The pretty. I want a pretty pony car, dang it. Platzi promised me he was going to paint me one.
All right, well.
And the Bill Miller guy. At least I know my sponsors.
Anywho, back to the racing we go.
Not Billy.
Brett, go away. Out of turn number 4 this time by. We've got 30 laps to go, or 29 to go as they cross the stripe. Into turns number 1 and 2 this time. Down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Blake Majula still leads there, 3 wide. Down the main straightaway though, into turns number 1 and 2. How good so far this A-main. It's been a ripper up front. How good. You got Desmond Busby, Ethan Toder, Travis Sinclair, Ryan Underwood battling all for minor placings right now. Down the main straight they run this time.
Brett Wheeler, I already answered his question, but Blake Majolis, Evan C. Oh, Matt Bailey. Round 2, fight. Here we go.
Yes, it's all on. Right now, Evan C., Blake Majolis. These two just go hammer and tong every time we see them out on the speedway. Here on the iRacing.com service. Down the main straight they run. They're 3 wide. Into turns number 1 and 2. Busby on the bottom. Ethan Toder through the middle. And then you've got Ryan Underwood on the top side of the speedway. Travis Sinclair pulls into the picture right now. So too Desmond Busby still down on the bottom side. And Tanner Tomasi, I believe that would be so far. I'm not sure where he started. I'm pretty sure that's so far Hard Charger if I'm not wrong. Tomasi was way down in the pack. Brendan Freeberg at a +8 at the moment. Okay, cool. So oh, okay, right. Fair enough then. Into turn 3. Alex, take it away.
So you see Tanner Tomasi in the 7th spot. Desmond Busby, Travis St. Clair, those two battling it out. Busby in the 5th spot. Ryan Underwood, Ethan Toder, but up front there you see it again. Majolis and C, but this time They have a partner in crime here. They have a trio going on here with Ryan Underwood right there as well, and Ethan Toder not too far behind. So before you think about it, that first time they pulled away from everyone, they were throwing slide jobs and had no concern about everyone behind them. Now they have to. Underwood and Toder right there. There you see Damian Kiefer getting in the mix here for some positions. Goes topside here. Trying to make it 3 wide is Kiefer with St. Clair and Busby. He knows now to the outside of St. Clair. Now trying to sneak to the inside here of Busby. Trying to make it 3 wide yet again. Not going to get there.
Yeah, down to turns 1 and 2 this time. And it's still nearly 3 wide down the back straight away to turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Momentarily 3 wide, and they are almost 3 wide down the main straightaway. It's a turns number 1 and 2 they go this time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 32 laps in the books. How good. 2 and 3 wide action. You can't get enough of this. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time. We are yellow.
Well, Matt Bailey, on the next restart, I got to show you something. Me and Brett Wheeler have come up with our new saying. 4 restarts. Well, you have your version, I have my version, but both versions work.
So, as we are under caution lights, looks like Cameron Kaysen in the pit area in the 55 car out for tonight. So he'll be awarded with the 23rd spot.
Oh, Brett Wheeler quoting one of the greatest movies ever. It's during the Olympics, which makes it even better. But I think the pace car. Sorry, I'm used to a pace truck. Pace car, I think, is coming off this time. Is it Brett Wheeler? It is. So, Matt Bailey. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Come on, boys. It's some restart time. Evan C. Blake Majolas front row. Green flag is back out.
Yeah, time to go racing here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Down to 1 and 2 they go. Majolas on the bottom side of the speedway. Evan C. on the top side. Gets the power down. Takes the race lead. They go wheel to wheel in turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway this time. How good, race fans. Down to 1 and 2 C. With a slow job, but Majolas couldn't get the job done though down the back straight. Tanner Tomasi on screen in the 09 car. This is the battle for minor placings. We are yellow.
Brett Wheeler, I think you have to take over. Matt Bailey did not get that quote, and I am disappointed.
Ah, well. Sorry. Ah, well.
I'm disappointed, Matt Bailey. I even gave you the reference of the movie that it's during the Olympics.
Sorry, don't know that quote.
Okay, I'm coming in here live on it. How in the world do you not know Cool Runnings?
Yes, I know the movie Cool Runnings. Yes.
I'm done. Don't talk to me.
How do you not know the quote?
Do not talk to me. Wow. Wow.
Anywho, focusing on the racing at the moment.
What racing? We're under yellow.
And?
Let's focus on the pace car. It's going nice and slow.
Okay.
35 kilometers and 35 miles per hour down the front straightaway. It's holding. 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 Oh, I'm dead. Platzi, yeah. I'm dead, man. I'm dead, man. Anyhow, I'm meeting back up. You guys do your thing.
Oh, man. Matt Bailey, were you even here?
Yes, I'm here, Alex. Thank you. We're set to go once again, race fans. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte. They're lined up in 2x2 formation. This time by. We're set to go racing. Back to green we go. Majulis gets a good jump down to 1 and 2 they go. C on the top side, Toto on the bottom. Tanner Tomasi through the middle. Desmond Busby on the top side. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Down the main straight away they'll run. Now with 14 laps to go. Here in tonight's A-Main. Down to turns 1 and 2 they go once again, Alex.
Ethan Toder in that third spot right now. Remember, his goal was to knock off not only Evan C, but Blake Majulis. Right now he's closing in on Evan C. And those two about... I need a doctor.
Yes, we are under all sorts of the caution lights right now. John Ruggiero Jr. is out of the event tonight, race fans. So too Cruz Cordell in the 55 car. Unfortunately, he's out for tonight. So those drivers will remain back in the pit area. But I'll tell you what, Alex, let's talk about this A-Main. It has been blistering so far.
I'm waiting. And waiting. And waiting. Because guess what? We're about at that same distance where we were in the Pro Late models when Evan and Blake decided to, you know, serve all of us hungry people some sliders. So I'm waiting for that to happen again. I know it's going to happen again, but this time there's going to be an audience. There's going to be some cars that are going to be right there. Ethan Toder, Desmond Busby, Ryan Underwood, Tanner Tomasi, all those cars have a chance here. If one mistake by one of those drivers, if not both of those drivers, we could have ourselves a first-time big show winner here tonight this season. As Ethan Toder, Desmond Busby, all those drivers looking for it here. Oh, boy.
We go back to green. Down to 1 and 2 they go. Majulis on the top side. Down the back straight they go. This time into turns number 3 and 4. On the bottom side, Evan C. So too Ethan Toder. And I'm pretty sure coming through the field as well at the moment is Damien Kiefer in that white, black and purple machine. Down the back chute they run this time by into turns number 3 and 4. As they cross the stripe now, Alex, we've got 11 to go.
I just saw a car just slap the concrete like there was no tomorrow. I don't know who that was. I think it was Tanner Tomasi. Tried to throw us. Yeah, there's the caution flag, guys. Yeah, wall does not move. Tanner Tomasi there, I think he tried to tear down the wall, Matt Bailey. I don't know if you saw that, but the exit of 4, all you saw was Tanner Tomasi's car come out like he was a kamikaze pilot and just nailed the wall.
Oh, dear. No, I didn't see that, actually. But, yes, the walls don't move, unfortunately. And, Tanner, if you parked on the racetrack, mate, unfortunately, you can't park there either. So, under the caution lights once again here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And when we come back to the green flag, we'll have 10 laps to go in tonight's 50-lap A-Main. As they line up in 2x2 formation. And we'll get set to let them loose once again. I'll tell you what, race fans, this A-Main has been a blister. Alex, we're going to have 10 laps to go when we come back to the green flag. But I'll tell you what, mate, this A-Main is not over yet.
Oh, it's not. It's that time to get, you get that feeling, especially when you're up there in the top 5. I've never gotten this feeling before, but these guys, when they're in that top 5, they get the feeling that they need to feel the power and feel it right now because 10 laps to go. Green flag is out back here for your A-Main. Majulis, C, Toder, Underwood, Busby, Herbert, St. Clair, they're all right there. Majulis and C are going to go right back to work here on each other. But then you have Underwood and you have Toder chasing down that 33 of Evan C.
Down the main straight they run. This time we're yellow. Caution back out on the speedway. Colton Herbert will start to make a move as well in the 6 car. So too Ethan Toder. He's been on point all night.
I feel the power. Now, Bailey, do you feel the power?
Oh, yes, I feel the power. So as the guys will just let the pace car through. I'll tell you what, this A-main is just absolutely unreal. The A-mains we've seen tonight, Alex, have just been exciting. The racing has just been phenomenal. Obviously with these yellows, you know, it's chucks in a little bit of a hammer, but I tell you what, some of this racing up front between your top 8 is just phenomenal.
I feel like it's going to get crazy now. Bedlam is going to happen.
Well, we're down to single digits now, so these drivers, I'll tell you what, race fans, it's going to be exciting within the last 3 laps of tonight's A-main is going to be the best. Well, let's see what happens. Let's get it done. Majulis up front. Then you're back to Evan C., Ethan Toder, Ryan Underwood, Desmond Busby, Colton Herbert, Austin Hunter. And then you're back to Brendan Freeberg, Paul Hollander, and Josh Fuller. Is your top 10. Track slick from top to bottom. In the corners. So too down the back straight away. There's still a little bit of moisture on the bottom side of the racetrack, but it thins right out as you get into turn number 3. So let's get set to go once again, race fans. The yellow lights are still on. Unfortunately, Alex Travis Sinclair out of the race for tonight. Your pole sitter, who started on the front row for tonight's A-main and unfortunately now back in the pit area. So too, Tanner Tomasi.
The ball game has changed. The top 2 players have still not. Majulis, C., Toder, Underwood, Busby, Herbert going to be in this restart. So, oh boy, Blake Majulis, green flag, back out on the raceway, under 10 laps to go. Majulis and C now side by side. Toder with a good jump there with that top side 4. Majulis looks sharp. He gets the run out of turn 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. Evan C going to try and go to the bottom side once again. There's Toder in the middle side.
Yeah, back down to turns 1 and 2 they go. This time on the top side of the speedway goes Blake Majulis, runs the cushion. Into turns number 3 and 4. Colton Herbert tries to make a move as well in the 6 car. On the bottom side of the speedway, catches the moisture out of turn number 4. Puts a move on Desmond Busby. Down to 1 and 2 they go. Now they've got 7 to go. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Buys that cross the stripe now. Blake Majulis cross the stripe now. We've got 6 to run.
Majulis, C, Toder, Underwood, your top 4. Herbert rounds out the top 5. Busby, Hunter, Hollander. Freeberg and Fuller in the top 10. Slide job from Underwood, but I think he slid it too high up because here comes Toder right back underneath. Brandon Freeberg's plus 14 positions right now in the 9 spot. There you see Busby and Herbert battle out for 5 through 6. Then you have Underwood and Toder battling 3 and 4. You have Evan C., Blake Majulis 1 and 2. There's battles throughout this top 5.
Yeah, back down to turns 1 and 2 they go this time. Whoa! That was close. Down the back straight away. They go to turn number 3 and 4. This is Ryan Underwood in the 46 car and Ethan Toder in the 23T. Down to 1 and 2 they go. Now they've got 3 laps left to run here in tonight's A-main. Down the back straight away to turn number 3 and 4. Ryan Underwood now puts a little bit of a gap between himself and Ethan Toder. But down the main straight they're going to turns 1 and 2. Alex, we've got 2 to go.
Majola C sitting 1 and 2. Underwood Toter. White flag about to fly for the 127 of Blake Majolas. Can Evans C lock him up here? 1 and 2. Majolas goes high. C goes high. Who's going to get the run? Can he do anything? Blake Majolas. He's down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4. Your winner here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte, the 127. It's Blake Majolas, Evan C, Ryan Underwood, your top 3. Ethan Toter, Desmond Busby, your top 5.
What a race. Oh my, what a race. How good, race fans. What a drive for Blake Majolas. And the victory donuts happen. As we take a look at your official results. Blake Majolas with a win over Evan C. Then you back to Ryan Underwood, Ethan Toder, Desmond Busby, Colton Herbert, Austin Hunter, Paul Hollander. And then you go back to Josh Fuller and Brendan Freeberg to round out your top 10.
1 second, trying to do my statistical things.
Mason Clark came home 11th, Nick Baum 12th, Damien Kiefer 13th. Then you go back to Joey Lamb 14th, Brent Carter 15th. Then you go back to Caden Reynolds in 16th, Cruz Cordell in position 17. And then you go to Chance Carr 18th, Travis Sinclair 19th, Jaden Krause 20th, Tanner Tomasi 21st. And then you go to John Ruggiero Jr., Jason Salter, and Cameron Kaysen rounding out your 24-car field. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a chat with our hard charger here tonight. And doing so is the 171 car, the Max Droop Sim Sports 171 machine of Brendan Freeberg. Brendan, mate, what a run here tonight. Up 14 positions. Well, sorry, should I say 13 positions in tonight's AMA, mate. What a drive.
Yeah, thanks. We're always pretty good here. Car was good. Just knew I had to be patient there and try to avoid the wrecks. But, man, it seems like stuff was just finding me. It's all it's about is just being patient, but I don't think a lot of people understand that, which is frustrating, but part of it. So glad to come out here with a good finish. I think we're up to 7th or 6th there, so really would like to hold on, but got a lot of damage there when that one car shoved Travis up into me there and going into 3, but we'll take it.
Mate, a good run here tonight at the Dirt Track at Charlotte, and an honest race as well at that. Mate, quick sponsor shout out to Turns Wheels on the 171 machine.
Yeah, all the guys at Max Droop Sim Sports. Sorry to see Travis have a bad run there. I was hoping he'd have a good run. Freeberg Racing Components, Berg Sim Racing, Siebers Racing Media, ML Performance, everybody that helps out. Really appreciate it. And thanks to you guys for a great broadcast, and Steve and everybody that puts on a great league. Thank you.
Well, there it is, race fans. Brendan Freeberg, your hard charger here tonight, up 13 positions. We're going to cross down now to Alex with our third place getter here tonight.
Coming home in third place, Ryan Underwood, and a little bit of chaos going on there for that third spot. You had to fight and claw. You had everyone and anyone gunning for you on that third spot. How did you feel when the checkered flag waves and you finally get to say you got that third place finish?
Pretty disappointed for the third. I know we had a car to run up there with Blake and Evan, and every time a restart would come out and I'd just get a bad restart and just get stuck behind everybody and just start losing positions. But I'm glad we ended up with a top 3. We were fast, but just luck wasn't on our side tonight.
We know you got a lot of great sponsors and teammates on that car, so take some time to thank them for a quick car here tonight.
Everybody at Powerhouse Performance, Kryptonite Motorsports, Runabout Farms, High Side Cinematography, Limitless Designs, and everybody on the car.
That is your third place finisher tonight of Ryan Underwood. Matt Bailey is catching up with our second place finisher of Evan C.
Well, Evan, another top 3 here tonight, mate. Obviously home in second. Mate, a good run to close off the night here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte.
Yeah, and definitely had a good run. Running second there, just wasn't quite as fast as Blake around the top. He was just a little bit too loose to go up there and hit it, as fast as he was. But just kind of changed our line to run what was suiting us towards the end, and we were just basically trading times, but couldn't really gain on them enough to drill past there. But still had a good run for us.
Mate, an awesome run here tonight to close out the night here at the dirt track at Charlotte, mate. Evan, before we let you go, mate, we've done this to you 3 times tonight already, but hey, sponsor shout out to Turns the Wheels on the 33.
Yeah, just gotta thank everybody at VLR, CFME Sports, Magilla Speed Shop. Had some great runs tonight, and was able to pick up 3 wins for us. And just gotta thank everybody else helps us out. Cattery Defense, Captain Morgan, Bighorn Taxidermy, Toter Desire, Frenchies, and just thank our guys for broadcasting for us, and Steve and everybody that was put on this week for us.
Well, race fans, there it is. Evan C. home in second position here tonight. Alex, well, you get the pleasure of chatting with our race winner here tonight. Mr. Moneybags, it's Blake Majulis.
Mr. Moneybags goes 4 for 4. 4 weeks in a row, Blake Majulis with a win here in the Super Late Models. Is this win streak ever going to stop?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we can keep it going throughout the season. But just kind of like you said, 4 weeks in a row, and that's both in pro and super, so that's pretty crazy. 8 in a row. Wish we could keep up the runs in big blocks, but seem to be struggling a little bit in that area. But the late models seem to be locked down here, and should be starting to pull away in points a little bit, hopefully. But still got our work cut out with us with Evan there in second, and overall it was a good run, definitely a good race. Track was really wide there and could run a lot of places there for sure, but they definitely gave us a good track tonight.
Starting to pull away with more than just points, as sir, you're pulling away even more with that all-time wins list, and I hope you realize you're just 3 wins away from that 100 wins.
Yeah, I knew it was coming up. That's definitely pretty cool. I know it's on the verge here as we get closer to it, but hopefully next week we can close it out and make it official, and then that's one chapter in the book.
And then the chase to 200 begins.
Right.
But we know you have a lot of great sponsors on that 127 machine, so take some time and thank them all for some support here tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Represent Limited, Reliable Energy Solutions, Chris Ferguson Motorsports, Design 75, Race XR, Magilla Speed Shop, all of our customers and supporters that watch and, run these races. Like I said before, we've built a really good program right now. Super happy with it, and it's been a good run so far. And congrats to Evan on second. Hopefully we keep killing it, and thank you guys for watching.
That is your winner, the 127 of Blake Majulis, Matt Bailey. Another night comes to an end next week. I don't even know where we are. Oh, no, next week we are off. Super Bowl Sunday, we will be off, and we will return the following week. As it says February 13th on the schedule, so it's off. So February 20th, we will be back for the 4th annual, as what the schedule says. It's a 4th annual Michael Rose Memorial will be held February 20th. I will double check that one. That will be in. We will let you know tomorrow night, because tomorrow night we are back with some asphalt super late models, and they are at, let's see, what's tomorrow's date? Tomorrow's date is the 7th. We are at, I think it's Irwindale, or is it Myrtle Beach? So it's Irwindale. So we will possibly be back tomorrow night. Brett Wheeler, you will see him sometime, somewhere this week, because I know he has some schedules. Matt Bailey, it's always fun with you. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Bailey, Brett Wheeler, everyone at World of Thunder, everyone here at UDTV, this is Alex Robinson saying good night and have a great week.